Is that me? It may be the first time running a meeting, so or is there a special open sesame words?
Yeah, usually I'm pretty sure it's you. And let's see. Yes, we have you as chair and Jennifer as vice chair. So we can help you through it if you would like. Not a big deal.
Sure, thank you.
So Lisa, do you want to go into roll call?
Yes. Welcome to the BJAD TDM special meeting. It is March 6th, 2024, and I will call roll. Rebecca Dumichel.
I'm here.
Jennifer Shriver. I think you're muted, Jennifer. I can see you though.
Here.
Thank you. And Sue Prant.
Here.
Okay, thank you. And I will turn it over to our chair, Rebecca Dumichel.
All right. We procedural items, approval of the November 2023 and January 2024 meeting minutes. Do I have a motion to approve them or any questions?
To approve the minutes, I've reviewed them and had no questions or comments. Or do we need to do them one at a time?
Second.
We can move quickly. We're not the UN, as I like to say. We know what the intent is, and we will ask Rebecca for you to sign them both separately, but I think we're good as long as
I thought I had already signed one. I was confused. Motion's on the table. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. All right. Do we have members from the public?
No members of the public.
Okay, moving right along. We have matters from, actually, I mean, we still need to cover off the petition.
Correct. So Regan Brown is here. Regan, do you have slides that you wanted to share as part of this discussion as we go into the proposed motion language?
I did not prepare slides. I'm happy to kind of give a recap of where we're at, and then we can move on to the motion language if that's helpful.
Sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, this is related to the petition for the property located at 2445 30th Street, also known as Bluebird, for inclusion into BJAD TDM. And just to recap, and as a reminder, so the commission held a public hearing during 2 commission meetings ago on November 15th, 2023 to consider whether to grant or deny the petition. And during that hearing, commissioners made a motion to conditionally grant the petition by resolution, contingent on the petitioner executing a cooperation agreement, which has since been fully executed. And commissioners also made a motion to recommend that the tax-exempt property reduction in the required catch-up fee payment be increased to 50% from 35% for the petitioner. So I just want to reiterate that after going back and looking into the recommendation to increase that reduction of the catch-up fees, it was determined that the district does not have the authority to reduce the catch-up fees for tax-exempt entities beyond that 35%. We're essentially bound by the formation ordinance of BJAD, ordinances of BJAD TDM, so the same rules must apply to any present day inclusions, just as they did when the district was formed in 2010. So before the commission for consideration at today's meeting is the resolution required to formally grant the petition. And there's some suggested motion language in the memo for you all as well.
So I can share my screen that has the suggested motion language if that would be helpful, but if you have it in front of you, okay, I'm seeing a thumbs up. I will share my screen. Am I a co-host, Lisa? All right, just a moment.
Do we have any questions from Sue or Jennifer regarding those changes, additional information, or the motion? Okay, thank you.
All right, are folks seeing my screen?
Yep.
So if anyone would like to make a motion with this language, we can move forward.
That we approve this language.
So
You
for
have to read it out.
formality's sake, yes, everything in bold needs to be said verbatim. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. So I move that we approve Resolution 49, a resolution updating the Boulder Junction Access District and Transportation Demand Management, BJAD TDM boundaries to include the property at 2445 30th Street, approving the associated cooperation agreement and setting forth related details.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Thank you. All right. Chris, you're so happy that we're moving fast.
I haven't eaten all day. I'm ready for food. You don't want to see me hangry.
Okay, so moving on to matters from commissioners, we have the city council request, the BJAD top priorities. Lisa forwarded that suggested letter, which was very well written. I had a request back to staff that we actually be able to see all the suggestions that were submitted, just in case somebody else on the team, very smart people, one person thought of something and all the rest of us missed it.
So the last page of your packet, while it's not the request that came in verbatim, it is generally representative of every request that came in from all commissioners. So and all of these were then used to form the recommended letter. Some items were not included, and we can talk about those if you would like. Happy to entertain questions and discussion on that. The goal today, of course, would be we would love to be able to submit a joint letter from both commissions. We'll be reviewing the same letter with any recommended or voted on edits from this commission at the joint commissions meeting later this month. It's my understanding that we're not going to be able to have a quorum from TDM at the following meeting, so we wanted to tackle this now so we can get a vote from you all so that we can make sure that your names are all on it.
And is it going to be a problem if I give my approval tonight just as TDM, even though I won't be there for parking?
Yes, because we'll still have a quorum for parking. And so you're automatically have to join us as long as it gets voted in approval for parking.
I think the letter looks good.
I had one suggestion that was an edit, which we can
I can share my
entertain or
screen.
disregard. Okay.
Okay.
This is in regards to priority number 1, which is restoring RTD bus services to Depot Square Station, which I think we can all agree is a is the highest priority, but what it's leaving on the table here are actions that council can take directly, which might include bringing the hot bus across 30th Street to serve the neighborhood directly. And so in my mind, I would prefer if this was expanded to return of transit services and expansion and include, what's within council's actual abilities to do, as well as encourage them to continue chasing RTD.
So it sounds like your requested edit is restoring and expanding bus service to the Depot Square station, and then the language be adjusted to include not just RTD bus services, but city contracted hop services as well.
Yes, sir.
So we don't need to make those edits, right, unless folks want to. I'd like to not do wordsmithing in public meetings, but if folks want to vote on this letter with the added with the edits that were just mentioned, then we can vote on that. We'll edit the letter accordingly, as I just described, and present that as the BJAD TDM approved letter at the next meeting. I see Susan.
So you have your hand up?
Didn't we like approve of Rebecca Davies' parking thing and send that to council? And should we reiterate that here, the parking minimums thing? Sorry,
Rebecca Davies
from TAB. So she sent around things to various boards, including ours.
Yeah, I believe we all signed onto that individually, Sue, and not as the commission, if I recall correctly.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
And also BJAD already has a parking maximum, so we're kind of good for the scope of our boundaries.
Okay, great, thank you.
Any other questions, Sue or Jennifer?
No, I really.
All right, can I get
agree
a
with
motion? Sorry.
I was just saying, I agree with your point, Rebecca, about mentioning the hot bus service. The rest of the letter looks good.
Okay, would you like to do the honors to motion to approve with the edited language, please?
Yeah, so I move that we approve this letter with the addition in the first paragraph of requesting City Council consider restoring or bringing hot bus service across 30th Street to Boulder Junction. However you word that.
I second the motion. All in favor? Aye.
Right.
All right, Chris, do you need anything else from us on that?
That is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. I have to go all the way back up to the top of the PDF. All right, so the next joint meeting is on March 20th. I will not be attending. Please do reach out if you need anything from me between now, including the signatures. And then I think we're good to adjourn unless there's any other matters from staff.
I might just add that we will send the updated letter with the packet for the March 20th meeting. So if you feel like your edits weren't well represented in how we've edited it, feel free to pass those on and we'll make sure we get it right in the final approval.
All right. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, staff.
Thank you. That was a very quick meeting.
Thank you, Rebecca. Well done. Well done.
Well done, Rebecca.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.